Hi guys, I still don't know what my name is. Thank you for around 40 subscribers, probably going to be 50 by tomorrow. And the 50 subscriber probably won't be tomorrow or anything. Probably be Saturday or Sunday. So, this is part 3 of what if Deku had an ice quirk. And so if I'm correct, we were at the sports festival. So Deku is getting ready for the race. He's gonna use his ice to pretty much just slide. He won't freeze anybody or anything like that. He'll just slide on his ice. So, also sorry for any background noise that there might be. I'm outside again. But my house is loud. And also don't like recording by my parents. Because they're not big anime fans. Only my aunt is. My aunt and me are good anime, are big anime fans. Well, anyway. So, sports festival, right? Race. Midnight says 3, 2, 1, start. And Deku starts sliding on his ice. Todoroki freezes everybody. And Deku's in first right now because his ice manipulation is better than Todoroki's. Because Todoroki only has ice and not ice manipulation. And Endeavor still wants to train him. I mean, he's getting $100 a day, remember that. Just for fighting Endeavor, beating him instantly. So, Deku is right now in first. He froze a robot. He just slid over the ice thing. Well, not ice thing. Over the canyon part, and he pretty much just made a pillar, and he just started walking, not even running, because everybody was behind him. So anybody who could climb ice without getting cold or anything would be able to cross through that, because he just left it there so that could happen. Todoroki took advantage of this, and because Todoroki's second right now, Todoroki took advantage of this, and he just hopped on. Well, he made an ice hill and just walked over the thing. And Deku is right now, Deku won, so the cavalry battle happens. Nobody wants to be on Deku's team because nobody wants to be targeted, like in an instant. So, yeah. So Deku asked if he could be alone. Midnight said, yeah, sure, it's just going to be harder. So, as soon as they say start, Deku just makes negative 100 degrees ice and just surrounds him with it. Not leaving the top open or anything. He just surrounds himself. Surrounds the floor with it, so if anybody touches it, their foot would be covered with ice, but not negative 100, probably 15 Fahrenheit ice. So, still cold, but won't give him frostbite. And won't kill him, kill their feet instantly. Fuck. It's not as cold out today, but I'm still gonna get the sniffles, or whatever. I'm still gonna sniff. So sorry for that too. probably start recording in my house, so you guys would hear the fan. But when nobody's home, I'll probably record as long as I can. And there won't be any videos. Well, there'll be videos tomorrow and Friday, but they won't come around the same time I've been doing it, because I gotta go into school, stuff like that. But then next week, I'd go back to virtual, yeah, because that's fun, and I'm gonna fail this year, because I'm better at learning in school, because I have no distractions around me. But anyway, sorry for rambling off. So Deku, pretty much, wins that, because nobody could get in there. Todoroki realized that he has to use his fire to try to get in. So he's been using that. Same thing that Endeavor did. Endeavor said the same thing. Deku just pretty much, he could hear this. And Deku could see Endeavor's flame from out of his ice. Because his flames are always on, you gotta remember that. So, Deku just freezes him. Head to toe. Not even leaving the face open. Just made a giant ice cube. And Deku yelled, like, get all the ice you want and stuff like that. Like, and he made an warm ice hammer and just tossed it out, like a warm ice hammer and a warm ice chisel, so they could pretty much just get ice. But anyway, so the battle start, and it's Shinso versus Deku. Not that good. Well, I just realized no one has one for all. Mirio, boom. Mirio has one for all. So Deku, pretty much, my brain's glitching out. Look, my brain's cutting out on me. Let me think for a second. Okay, so Shinso's saying, everything that he said in canon. Deku's just standing there, getting ready to freeze him. And Shinso said something pretty bad, like, I know you like Jiro, and I'm gonna steal her from you. Let's get Deku mad. So, yeah, he went up to the coldest ice he can and froze him. So right now, he has frostbite. And he can't move. His face is covered, everything. And no one can touch him. Deku unfreezes his face and says, "Take that back." Like a deep, angry tone. And Shinso instantly says, "I'm gonna take it back, I take it back, I take it back." Because Shinso had his quirk off as soon as he got frozen. And he forgot to turn it back on. So Midnight asks if he can move. He, of course, can see that he cannot move. And Shinso says, "I can't move." And they say, Izuku Todoroki is the winner. And next fight, so Deku goes back up. Jiro is blushing. And they're just saying next to each other awkwardly. All the fights happen the same. And stuff like that. So, next fight the fight is now Deku versus Todoroki. President Mike says, the fight between twin brothers. One, ice manipulation. The other, fire and ice. And then Midnight says, let the battle start. So what Deku does is freezes the ground with probably -20 ice. And Deku starts teleporting all around. Because you gotta remember, he can teleport to anything below 0. Anything below, any ice pretty much below 0, he can teleport to. So he's pretty much just teleporting around Todoroki, punching him when he can. And Todoroki's frozen there because his feet are frozen. And Todoroki's trying to melt the ice. It's working a tiny bit. Not a whole lot, but a tiny bit. And Deku says, give up, and stuff like that. I have no idea what that noise is. I'm probably going to stop at 20 minutes, though, just because I can. I'm not going to forget saying either. I keep forgetting that. My what-ifs. Don't know why. Probably because I think it's a boring arc. But, anyway. So, Deku wins against Todoroki. And now it's Deku versus Ida. People normally skip this one, but I don't like to because it's still part of the anime. So Deku versus Todoroki happens, and Deku wins pretty easily just by freezing his legs so he can't use his engines. So Deku versus Bakugo, pretty easy. Bakugo knows he's not going to win, but Bakugo still tries. He uses his move that he used against Todoroki, but Deku just froze his hands. Like, Bakugo put both of his hands forward, about to punch him, pretty much, and he froze his hands. So Bakugo, and then Deku just froze the rest of him, minus his face. So Deku wins pretty easily. So, yeah. Now, All Might says, good job, young. Deku would probably say call him young Izuku, just because Todoroki normally goes by Todoroki. Todoroki is not his first name. Shoto is his first name. God. I always forget to say this, but sorry if there's cussing. I don't know why I always forget to say that. So, right now, Deku says thank you, and goes home. Jiro wanted to ask him out, because Deku is not that good at relationships and that kind of stuff, because he grew up at the Todoroki family, you gotta remember that, so he's not gonna be that good at that kind of stuff. So, Deku just teleports home, because he doesn't want to deal with Endeavor. And Deku is going to go to Endeavor's agency just so he can protect Todoroki if Endeavor gets abusive. Yeah, if Endeavor gets abusive, pretty much. So, Deku goes with Todoroki to his agency, and Deku, let's say it's in Hosu because of plot reasons. Deku saw Ida's face, told him not to go after the hero killer. And so, Deku pretty much goes to the agency that Endeavor is, and yeah, So, night of the Hosu incident happens, and Nomu start attacking. Deku goes to find Ida. Deku can take the hero killer stain out pretty easily. He can take the number 2 hero out. So yeah, that happens, and Deku pretty much so he is about to get stabbed in the back, literally, not metaphorically, and Deku just slashes Stain with an ice sword. Well, let's say just a knife, just a normal knife, because I can see Deku having a knife on him. Yeah, I said he had knives on him. So Deku, pretty much, let me think. He goes handcuffs because Stain fainted for some reason. I don't know why. I just want to get this arc over with. Yeah, I'm stopping at 20 minutes. And Deku went to Endeavor, tossed Stain at him, and told him to go and throw him in jail. Ida still goes to the hospital. Deku and Todoroki are visiting him, and the dog comes in, telling Deku and Ida that it was reckless and stuff like that. So when Deku and Todoroki go back to the agency, because Deku and Todoroki said the same thing, Deku said, same thing as Todoroki when he was leaving. He went to see the face that Endeavor makes, because he didn't defeat the hero killer. His son did. So, yeah. Deku and Todoroki go back. Endeavor tells Deku, good job on defeating the hero killer Stain. So, yeah, the final exams happen, and Deku and Bakugo on a team, and versus All Might. Even though Deku can take All Might alone, they just don't know that. So, Deku and Bakugo is the same old arrogant piece of shit that he is, and says, I'm gonna defeat this All Might alone, everything like that. Deku says, yeah, sure. And Bakugo calls Deku Icy Brat. Instead of Deku. Well, I'm just calling him Deku because that's what I call him. Deku's Deku. Zuku's Deku. Deku's Izuku. Just saying Izuku sounds weird to me for some reason. Same with Midoriya. Don't know why. But, so Bakugo gets beaten in an instant, and Deku versus All Might. Remember, they got, I think, 2-3 weeks off to train, so Deku's life can go up to negative 150 now. So Deku's pretty much, using an ice word made of that, and using his ice at negative 150. Yeah, that's funny. So, what time is it? Literally. 3:20? Shit. So, My bike's squeaky. Shit. So Deku pretty much goes and fighting All Might. They're evenly matched. Deku's actually beating All Might a little bit. So All Might takes off one layer of the braces, well, the weights, because All Might had two things on each arm and each leg. So All Might takes off one. Deku's still winning, so All Might took off all of them, and now they're evenly matched. Deku's using his ice to freeze All Might's legs, and Deku's hitting him in the side where his injury is, because Deku can tell of his injury. You can tell it. So Deku handcuffed All Might and just walked out with Bakugo. Everybody was shocked, everything like that, and everything happens the same. But at the end, Jiro asked out Deku, and that's where I'm gonna end it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.